Hi everyone, this is Design Tour, a program about design, incredible interiors and the exciting quality of life they offer. I'm Nastya Kovalova and we're about to begin. Today's program features an event with Italian charm. Design talk at the museum showroom. The ambience of the evening is fantastic. As always, Nastya, you always organize wonderful events, always with a very high level, and this one isn't an exception. A great crowd, tasty food, very good atmosphere. The classical interior is probably forever inscribed in the history of design. From the times of monarchs to nowadays, it continues to delight with luxury and provide incredible comfort. Today's event in the museum showroom is dedicated to this chic style. Design Talk in the museum's showroom gathered the most famous designers of Azerbaijan. The guests of the evening had an opportunity to socialize with colleagues, spend time and learn a lot of interesting things. The name of the showroom emphasizes its main concept because each item presented here bears a fascinating story. When it comes to the philosophy of our brand, it's probably about bringing a touch of Italian art and create the atmosphere of Italian art in Azerbaijan. We would like our showroom to be not just a place to shop, but a place where people will come and where we will be able to transmit our certain mood. And of course, we want to talk a lot about handmade culture, made in Italy culture, why it is valuable and why brands cultivate handmade all over the world. We have a lot of interesting collections, including the Marie Antoinette collection, which is a furniture that carries a very deep history of the 18th century, and it's the kind of furniture you won't find anywhere else. And having even just one product in your home, you can already create a certain mood, even I would say a little bit of museum feel. It's not surprising that the museum showroom was the platform where top designers gathered to talk about how to integrate classic furniture into modern interiors in a correct and interesting way. Of course, in order to work in the minimalist style or other more fashionable styles nowadays, it is necessary to know the basics of classical style. Classic is the basis of architecture. The bright atmosphere of this showroom takes us back to the Renaissance or Baroque period. I really enjoy the atmosphere today, in particular the event itself, which is dedicated to handmade, innovative, advanced and highly appreciated interior objects. It's very satisfying. Moreover, I would like to point out that both myself and other architects appreciate very much the information acquired at these events. I thank you for that. Speaking for me, I would like to say that from the moment I stepped over the doorstep of this showroom, it seemed to me that I was not in Azerbaijan but in Italy. This salon has a wonderful atmosphere. I felt relaxation here. I think that this showroom will be an inspiration for us and for our clients. We really enjoyed this showroom as we found ourselves in a very special environment. We came face to face with comfort, great shapes and majestic design. I would like to say that it helps us as designers to shape our style, and also this showroom will be interesting to our customers. Usually the classical interior itself dictates a more strict, more chamber, more elegant and restrained atmosphere, and perhaps not accidentally today's showroom has the name museum, which actually reflects the atmosphere of the classical interior. The ambience of the evening is fantastic. As always, Nastya, you organize wonderful events, always at a very high level, and this one isn't an exception. A great crowd, tasty food, very good atmosphere. Recently, designers tend to use more modern furniture and modern designs in interiors, which is the reason why we forget about the classics. But such showrooms as this one provide us with the opportunity and the environment to realize how truly great a miracle is the classic. Why exactly a miracle? The thing is that every classic element has spirituality. Each person choosing furniture should think about what exactly this furniture will give him in the interior. Of course, furniture can have an expensive look. But the main thing is that furniture should have a story. And in this showroom we can admire the story behind each element of furniture. People with taste always pick the finest furniture. We obviously work with people who have taste. And our advice to them is that they come to this showroom, see the furniture that is presented here and use it in their interiors. To me, classicism is the most influential thing in interior design. I often use classics in my projects. When I walked in, I could feel the spirit of Italy, the very basis of classicism. They have parameters, they have elegance. I came in and I was delighted. We often visit our partners in the factories, which are located mainly in northern Italy and near Capri, where they introduce us to the new trends in classic furniture and accessories. I believe that every product we have in our showroom is unique in its own way. First of all, because it's all handmade, and secondly, because these products are most likely not to be found anywhere else. We are always trying to customize them according to our needs, to make them more unique, so that these color schemes are not reproduced anywhere else. And of course, we bring some nuances, taking into account the request of our customers. The exquisite interior of the showroom dictated the ambience of the evening. Thoughtful details help to create the aesthetics of luxury and relaxed life, which is inherent in the classics. I think that for connoisseurs of this aesthetic it's a very good selection, and even if I am not a classic interior enthusiast, if I don't work in this aesthetic, I can still recognize some brands, especially in terms of lighting, which I found interesting enough even to integrate into modern interiors. Fresh flowers fit perfectly into such interiors. This was proved by a guest florist who conducted a workshop for the guests on decorating the ceremonial table. In the cigar room, men could savor luxury cigars in perfect tandem with incredible hygiene land. Classic style is impossible without good materials, without textiles, without marble, without brass. The basis of classics, its essence, is handmade work. Classics must have handmade work, natural materials such as wood, and of course massiveness. Classic style is characterized by massive dimensions and solid appearance. This is a must. Classic consists of these three components. The unforgettable highlight of the evening was a meeting with a special guest, the creative director of the Borbone brand, Antonio Cesare Fullin. Borbone specializes in porcelain products. It was an opportunity for the designers to learn firsthand about the philosophy of handmade, which no classic interior can do without. I'd really like to tell you that we have very decent and reliable partners in Italy. I think that together with them and our team we will achieve even greater results. Among them is our beloved Caspani, brand ambassador Max Caspani, who constantly supports us, Minotti, Luigi and Benigno, the brand Borbone, the world-famous lighting brand Moscatelli, which is based in Milan. The perfect conclusion of the classic evening was a performance by the chef of the restaurant Scalini, who cooked a signature Italian dessert tiramisu in front of everyone. The design talk at the museum showroom was productive for exciting insights and possible collaborations that will surely result in unrivaled interiors. This evening confirmed once again that the words classic and impressive usually go together, and it's truly deserved. Design certainly makes our lives more comfortable and design tour more joyful. See you in the next episode. Bye!